Start.
Okay.
They turn that off first.
It's not rape if I consent. Someone sucking my dick is bent. It
Bro,
bang me too much with
stop,
seashell cause my milk is abundant. I'm not paid just out of cash. $20 for dick and ass.
Bro, stop.
Wait, you're streaming?
Yes.
Oh.
Shit. Okay. I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when. Hold on.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Was that fire?
Yeah. Serious intro, please.
Yeah. My bad, gang. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Okay. Topic 1, how did Dog Arc begin, right?
Intro.
I don't hear you. Oh, I hear you.
Intro first.
What's intro?
Say welcome to the thing.
Bro.
Alright. You're frozen.
You're frozen. Here, this is where it went, bro. Oh my god, I lost this. I lost my hand.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave and rejoin.
Leave and rejoin.
All right, there we go. That's better.
I see you. Okay.
All right. Great.
1 sec. We're gonna play a game.
No, we're
Guess
not.
what this is coming from? Okay. All right. Let's start. It sounded like a lawnmower. It's so loud.
Sounded like an 1800s
Bro,
vibrator.
why am I so high right now? All right. Okay, I'm not streaming. You stream.
I am.
Are you streaming? Hold on. Let me make sure the sound and everything is good. All right, it's good. It's good. It's good. What's wrong with me right now, Bo?
Do the intro.
I don't have anything written.
All right, fine. I'll do it. Wait. Welcome to the first reality pod. Or fuck, I fucked it up already. This is the thing when I'm trying to do something like
All right,
this.
let me do it.
Up. Okay.
Yo, it just glitched off for a second. Oh shit. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the First Reality podcast. Basically, we're going to be going over a few different things about the First Reality, which is our upcoming movie, and also a few different like behind the scenes and different teasers and some new stuff that we're going to be working on. So, like I said, we have 6 topics planned, and the first thing we are going to be talking about is how Dog Arc begun and basically how it evolved. So, that being said, Dog Arc started. Do you know the day it started, Henry?
Yeah. August 2nd, 2020. No. Dangu started August 2nd, 2021. Dog Arc, I think, was like August 11th, somewhere around there.
So August 2nd, 2021. That's almost 3 years ago now. And basically, you weren't planning on making it anything that special. You were just planning on making it like
Yeah, actually,
just a normal world.
When I made it with like the specific like idea of it being completely off camera. Like it was never going to be shown on camera, and I was planning on sticking to that.
Right. So I'm not exactly sure when I joined, but when I did join, you were already like putting on a camera, I believe, and my idea of it was basically I thought it was just a normal survival world with basically just a little bit of lore, which we had done before, and that's probably what inspired you to start it. But what was different about this was there was multiple people. We had never done something like that with multiple people, so there was that was kind of I feel like that was the very first thing that made it stand out from anything else we've ever done, which was the fact there was multiple people working on it, and also it was just so like it was so original, and that just made it a whole lot more just it just seems a lot more like real, and that definitely helped. So how Dog Arc actually begun, I wasn't there for that. So do you remember how that begun?
Yes, and before I start talking, the audio is delayed again.
Okay, then hold
Just
on. It's not
leave me
my
rejoin.
end
Leave me
though.
rejoin.
How?
It's my end for you, or
Okay.
your end for me.
Mm. Is it good now? Henry.
Hold on. How do I format it like I did earlier with like the two cameras next to each other? There we go. All right. So yeah, Dog Arc begun with when Elko actually came. So Elko actually started it technically, but King,
Oh, okay.
for whatever reason I don't remember, he didn't like Pinky or something, so we created Pink and Red and like started a war with Gangu and Pinky and Elko, and it just kind of evolved from there really. So it was actually Elko and King that started it. We kind of carried it.
Okay, so now this was still when it was a survival world,
Yeah.
and I also joined when it was still a survival world. But the thing that I feel like really kind of sparked it was now, not to toot my own horn or anything, but when I joined, I added my own kind of part of the story, which was the collector, and kind of how that section of the story worked. I don't remember everything, but the main plot point of it was that Pinky possessed the collector, and the collector basically had like this hidden underground thing, and there wasn't actually that much lore or that much explanation. And I would say the actual, what I would say is what was the very first piece of actual like lore and backstory. Lore meaning just like stuff that
Hmm.
happens that kind of isn't necessarily shown on screen. Was that the collector turns out to be my dog from an old kingdom. Now, at the point, like I wasn't planning on saying that I made an old kingdom, and a lot of these things that we were talking about were just like improv, like on the go. We were just making up like random things, and one of those was I had an old kingdom, and that will turn out to be one of like the largest kind of like plot points, and also um a very big plot point of I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but in our earlier worlds, like when I found a mushroom and I just like pretended like that mushroom was lucky. I don't know what started that, but what if I never found that mushroom? Where would we
Yeah.
be now? Like it's
Okay.
just these tiny itty bitty little details just go into huge things.
I think if you never found the mushroom, Dog Arc still would have happened because at that point those two weren't tied, but they definitely are
Right.
now.
So that's kind of what I mean. They aren't tied, or they weren't tied before, but I'm talking about just a general, like, there's just minuscule, tiny little details that don't. seem relevant at all, and then they suddenly
Huh.
spark into something we spend hours on, even days on. And
Years at this
probably
point.
I've probably spent yeah, years at this point. I've probably spent so many hours just writing about this mushroom that what if I never found? Would it be a chicken? Would it be something else? And I feel like the answer is probably no, because if I had never found that mushroom, and if you had never just created Gengu, or if you had never
Mhm.
like invited Elko, then I feel like there wouldn't really be anything that would happen. So that's how it started. But how did Dog Arc evolve? And what I mean by that is, what kind of, what would you say made it go from just kind of like some random side project to actually something you think about and actually really try and work on?
Um, well, I think it was actually the all like the I put around the finale to season one, which is no longer available. And
Hmm.
I made a trailer, I made a bunch of teasers. Those are still up. You can go watch them. But I think that kind of carried it into season two, which we spent so much time on. You made a trailer that was really good.
Right, I remember.
Yeah. And season two ended up failing miserably. We didn't even finish all the episodes. And one thing I'm kind of no, 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 I'll go into it later. Season two is also no longer available, and I feel like it died off for a while we did Dystopia, and then I think after that summer after Dystopia ended, I actually initialized my PS4 and it deleted all my worlds, but I found a way to get them back. And I when I loaded into Gangu, I was like, hey, why don't we start Dog Arc again? So I asked Elko, he was cool with it. I asked you and King, they were cool with it. And then that's kind of where season three came from. And then just like the amount of fun we had filming and writing season three, that kind of carried it into season four, which we were working on for about September to like April last year. And then I believe in May we started filming current project, the first reality, and that's taken us up until about now.
Yeah, so basically I would say when it went from just something that I don't really care about to actually something I'm focused on and
Mhm.
really spend a lot of time on was near the end of season 1. I was we were filming and it was a live stream, it was all improv,
Mhm.
and I just blew up everything. And I just said, "Oh guys, it was Pinky." And at first I just like wasn't thinking, and that's kind of how I was back then, where I just kind of do before I think, and I was just like, I'll just go with it, and that's kind of what it was. It was so much improv. You can make such a major plot point like that, and then you can just get away with it. That's like
Yeah.
just it's a prank bro type of thing that happens.
Mhm.
So um then I realized when everyone was at first, he was like, "Valid, you blew everything up," and then I was like, "No, it was Pinky," and then they and everyone just kind of played along with it, and then I was like, "Okay, this is something like a lot like cooler than I thought it was," and then we ended season 1. I don't think what was it even called season 1 at the time,
Yeah, yeah. Towards the end, we started
or was
calling
it
it
just
season
called
one.
Dog Arc?
It was called Dog
Yeah,
Arc up
but
until
near
like
the
the very end.
beginning, yeah, we weren't even planning on continuing it. And we weren't even like, that's the thing, because we didn't plan. We didn't even know, like, if we were doing episodes, if we were doing a movie. We were just doing, and we were
Mhm.
just creating all of this, like,
Yeah.
the roots of all of this content.
Mhm.
So then, yeah, like you said, season 2 failed pretty miserably. But at the end of season 2, I felt like there was just like this vacuum of like wanting to do that, and there was
Mhm.
nothing else that could really like fill that other than
Yeah.
just doing Dog Arc, and that's why I
Yeah.
feel like we'll never really end it, because there's nothing
Mhm.
really like it of just like filming that and creating it.
Yeah.
So when we did season 3, we continued the improv, and season 3 was our last like fully improv like way of doing things. And the reason why I feel like it was the last time doing it is because it didn't turn out that well. We finished it, but it was just filled with nothing. There was
Yeah,
just like 1% content,
yeah.
99% running around, and
There
just
was
like saying empty words.
there was a line I believe in like episode 4 or 5 that I said that you know what I'm talking about, and I laugh at it every time I hear it. King was walking into the cave with the Watcher, and I said, and you were like, "Oh no, he's being absorbed by the Watcher," and I was like, "King, stop being absorbed." That's kind of why
So,
we don't really like season three.
and that's also another reason why I don't like improv
Mm,
because, like, King, yeah, good job to him because he was kind of creating something out of nothing,
mm,
but then his form of improv was colliding with my form of improv, and we all had different ideas of how we
oh,
wanted season three to end, but we weren't necessarily agreeing on it, and we were all just going, and it just kind of like wasn't smooth. It was a very bumpy ride to the
yeah.
finish, and it didn't end kind of how I was or any of us were expecting it to end, and that's why in season four we basically went completely off script, or we basically like we wrote like the skeleton of what
Yeah,
we wanted
yeah.
each episode to be and just this outer shell, and then we filled this outer shell with not necessarily improv, but there were no scripts. There were no like word for word
Oh.
scripts. Maybe like one or two at like the
I
very
believe that
end,
the
like where it
epilogue in
needed to be
episode
kind of
six.
perfect.
The epilogue in episode
Yeah, the
six.
epilogue. So basically, I would say season four was drastically better than season
Oh
three.
yeah, yeah, no,
It
the
it
best.
was it honestly was like
Mm,
really really good.
mm,
So then the movie that we're working on now, we have changed our style. I'd say the amount that was changed between season 3 and season 4, I would say we've changed even more from season 4 to the movie. We have
oh yeah.
changed a lot, and just the style of editing, the style of how the camera is going to move,
Mm,
and the style of just the music choices and everything. Um, I don't think I did too much of the music in season 3, but I'm pretty sure every single
mm,
song except for the credits is going to be used in the movie, and that just kind of like makes it seem so much like more time has been put into it.
yeah.
Because imagine that I said in season 2 I want to make the songs for these. You're going to be like, it's not that deep, bro.
Mm,
Like it just doesn't matter. But each thing we make, it just gets more and more, just more thought put into it.
yeah.
So I'd say that's topic one. Now let's go ahead and move into topic two, and you can go to start us off.
Yeah, okay. So topic two is movie progress and a little bit behind the scenes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have a slideshow to kind of bring us through the first part of this topic. So as you can see here, we're about 60 to 65% done filming. And we hope to film maybe a little bit next week, maybe tomorrow, but we'll be preoccupied with three, not topic three, topic four, which I'll get into
Also,
when
just
that
by the way,
happens.
Henry, your slideshow never mind. I had stream delay. Well, I just can't see it. I have to look at the
Okay. No, yeah, okay.
screen.
Yeah. And then here's a little bit of uh what yeah, screenshots from the movie that we I gathered earlier today. So this is the first one. This is a little bit earlier on in the movie. You can see a unnamed character building an unnamed thing, and then me right there. And then this is kind of the main plot point of the movie, this portal right here. And then this is kind of a more evolved or devolved version of it that you'll see probably later on. These are all taken pretty much late in the movie. Same with this one. You can see Mushroom Guy on top of the tower, and that's about all I'm going to go into right now. And then I believe that's the last one. Okay, no, 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 okay. You can see a less, or I guess a more evolved version of the portal, and not really great quality, but you can see Valid, their new design for his character. And I think that's about all the screenshots I have right now. Obviously, we'll see more as time goes on. because we'll definitely release more probably later today or maybe tomorrow. So yeah, I think that's about all for honestly. Okay, no, 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 it's not all. How would you say we're doing, like film wise? How would you say it's been a rough, like it's been a rough time filming? We have had some bumps in the road, but right now things are looking up. We've had a couple long breaks, like over the summer and just recently in the last few months. So yeah, how would you say that filming has been for the movie so far?
So it's definitely been rougher than I expected,
Oh
but
yeah.
still not that bad. I'd say the main reason being when I was first writing these scenes, I wasn't under any like supervision, or I was allowed to play as many like video games as I wanted, like as long as I wanted. But now I'm restricted to weekends, and I'm restricted. I have like a curfew for when I can, like when I can't talk anymore, and these like restrictions, and sometimes they collide. So finding a time to film has been pretty difficult. But not only the filming part, but the editing part has also been pretty annoying. But the part that I feel like has been a lot easier was just how it turned out. It's turning out like when I'm editing it, it's turning out exactly how I visioned it when I was writing it. And I feel like that's really cool to see it just go from
Yeah.
a thought to an actual like thing that you can look at.
Hmm.
And yeah, the current progress has um
It's slowed, certainly,
yeah,
but
it's slow, but and I at the very start when we were like, yes, we're definitely doing the movie. I said, I hope it gets done by 2024. Or I said, I hope it gets done by Christmas or something. And then you thought I was joking. And we started
uh,
filming this maybe like February
May,
last
no, no,
year,
no, no.
so
I
maybe a
remember
year ago.
May 21st. No, 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 May 6th. May 6th.
Okay. So May 6th. So I said, okay, it's probably going to take 7 months. And you said that's insane. That I don't believe you. Season 4 took like a month, maybe, and season 3 took like a month, maybe.
Season 3 took a month. Season 4 took from September to April.
Oh,
So,
really? It did?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, then I didn't know that. I thought season 4.
Oh, yeah, and it took a long ass
Oh
time.
wait, no, that you're right. It did take a while because I always get the idea that the first scene in season 4 was actually the first scene in season 3. I don't know why I always like get those mixed up just because
Mhm.
like I feel like they could be used like interchangeably.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they
But
kind of can.
anyways, um I the behind the scenes. So there isn't really too much to talk about here other than the fact that we have been making so much stuff in the world, and we have been connecting so much stuff with other kind of subjects to the movie, and we're kind of doing the opposite of what we did in season 1. In season 1 we did improv and we built off of it later. Now we are building off of stuff now to be used later. For example, if I'm going to if I want a major plot point in like our next project, I would refer back to it in the movie. And
Mhm.
it might be something in the movie that didn't make sense because I planned that out.
Yeah.
And I just never planned anything out
Mhm.
before. So yeah, I'd say that's topic 2. I don't think there's too much else to talk about there. So
Yeah. So,
topic 3, movie teasers. I feel like you definitely are a lot more like
mhm.
worried about what we're gonna tease and what we aren't. And I think you have a much better idea of like what
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah.
share and what we're not going to.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and start us off.
Yeah, yeah. The original thing I was gonna do for this, as I was gonna make a new teaser, and show it during the podcast, but we haven't really filmed it a bit, so I can't do that. I'm waiting to make teasers until we start filming new scenes. So what I had Val do, I had him send me the first 5 minutes of the movie. That was before five, and I put it in this. So that's what I will be showing next if I can get this going. Okay.
Hello. My name is Quinn Farrow. You don't know me. I don't expect you to fully understand everything I'm going to tell you right now. But just try to listen as best as you can. I grew up in a small town. We named this town Arcadia. My life was simple. I woke up, fed my dog Bluetooth, planted potatoes, farmed sheep, ate dinner, and went to bed. I repeated a simple process every single day for over a decade. The repetition of this made it so the slightest difference suddenly became extremely noticeable. That being said, when the first anomaly took place, I knew something was wrong. At the time, I didn't know that I was the one that caused this anomaly.
No, where are you? Oh my god, where is he?
Oh, hey,
Hey, hey, where were you?
that was mining.
Oh, can I come in?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to talk to you about something that I kind of noticed that was a little weird. Did you notice anything last night? Like, anything
Um,
weird?
no, no, not that I.
I also noticed as I was coming up, doesn't it look like your house shifted a few blocks?
I mean, yeah, it does.
It's kind of weird. I mean, it's probably nothing, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, something just feels off.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought it was just a fluke. This one says anomaly type reality bending in 241 blocks away. This one that I just printed says anomaly type reality bending in 263 blocks away. This isn't a fluke. It can't be.
It's still kind of weird how the house moved. Like, are we even sure that it did?
I mean, yeah, I am, because if you look over here, this definitely was not here. Like this back corner, that corner right there, is right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like it shifted a lot, but, I mean, what could it be, like an earthquake or something?
We definitely would have felt that.
Yeah. I cannot hear you.
Embarrassing. That was the first 5 minutes of the movie, and I can't really speak for how much that turned out for your vision, how you wanted that to kind of like ultimately go. So if you have anything to say on that, then you can.
Yeah, so basically, I don't think I was really worried about this beginning part because it's very simple. There's this guy, his name's Quinn Farrow. He has this little monologue at the beginning.
Hmm. Hmm.
And the first kind of piece of something is wrong when he says the first anomaly. And it doesn't say what the first anomaly is. You kind of have an idea for what it might be, but it just kind of leaves you hanging. And then you get obviously the title screen. And by the way, in this first 5 minutes, there's 3 different tracks that are played. It just, a whole movie has just so much like effort, and all of like the 3 tracks that are played, like I have never released. They're simply for the movie. They're OST songs, and I am spending as much time on this as I would for anything else, if not more, actually way more. And then we meet Noah, and these are all characters we have never seen before. And you're kind of left wondering, where's Valid? Where's Henry? Where's King? Where are all of these other characters we have spent years knowing? And that's kind of what what I'm trying to do. So there's this game, and there was this trailer for the game, and it was the second part of the game. And in this trailer, there was like 5 different characters, none of which anyone has knew. So it gives you a sense of scale of how much you're going to learn when the game actually comes out, and that's kind of what I was trying to do here. It gives you a sense, it gives you a sense of scale of how like far this movie is going to go. And also, we've never seen this place, so we haven't seen any of the characters, we haven't seen the setting, we've never heard of anything anomalies or anything like that before, and it's just every aspect about it so far we haven't seen. The way it's shot, it just looks like it's something else. It doesn't look like Dog Arc. And once again, that's what I was trying to go for. So as far as the first 5 minutes, it's basically 1-to-1 to what I was trying to actually go for. Now, then we have the scene in this lab with another character we've never seen before. It's a scientist. And he sees that his anomaly detector is going off. We still don't know what anomalies are, but we can only guess that this scientist is like studying anomalies and trying to figure out what's causing them. And he says that this is the second anomaly he's ever seen. And the second one happened right next to where the first one was. And he was assuming the first one was a fluke. It was just like fake or whatever. It was just an accident. But then he got a second one basically in the exact same spot. So that kind of tells him that it's not a fluke.
Hmm.
And we don't know what the scientist is going to do about that. We don't know if he's going to be a main character. We don't know who's the main character. But then we see the anomaly at the house, and it shifted a few blocks. And then it just cuts off. That's the first 5 minutes.
Hmm.
And I really just wanted the first few scenes to be like action packed or information packed, not action packed. There is some sort of action in the beginning, but it's really just supposed to give you a lot of information.
Hmm. Yeah. So topic 4 is not actually related to Dog Arc, but it's another project that's actually happening tomorrow. It's our new realm, Edentopia. And I've pretty much said everything there is to be said on it, but I know Valid he's had some other ideas for it that haven't really been talked about, really. So if you want to
Hmm.
go ahead on that, then you can.
Yeah, so basically, um, we made this realm a long time ago called Dystopia. And before that, we had the world called Utopia. And in between Dystopia and Edentopia, we had a world called Neotopia.
Mhm.
And we have the one that shall not be named, Veritopia. So basically, um, I'd say the main one is Dystopia. Now, in Dystopia, we started it as a world. It was not a realm.
Mhm.
And we were not planning on making it a realm. We were not planning on making anything of it. We were not prepared to make anything of it. We have never had a realm with multiple people. I don't think we've had a world other than Dog Arc with multiple people.
Mhm.
And we were just planning on I don't know how long we were expecting to make it, but I think we were kind of in that phase of making a lot of worlds that kind of end up dying quickly. So we wouldn't be surprised if this world died that day. We seriously wouldn't. 2 months later, in the same world, there's an economy, there's a political system, there's the biggest city we've ever built, or there's the most time spent in a city we've ever built. We have so many people, we've had so many historical events in just this one realm. Now, yeah, wars. And that's the thing. We weren't prepared. We didn't know what was going to come of it. And that meant that what did come of it, the LNO thing, all of the wars, we just weren't prepared. We weren't expecting it. And in Neotopia, we were a little bit more prepared. We had less chaos in there than we did in Dystopia. And now Edentopia, I'm hoping that there's going to be I'm hoping it's going to be controlled chaos because all of the other chaotic events weren't controlled. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I kind of really handpicked that. I carefully chose who I wanted in this realm to have a balance of like chaos, but like friendly chaos kind of. So I announced the members earlier. Me, Valid, Paichu from Kelp Clan last summer, and Elko and Caden. You've seen them for years. So it'll be interesting, definitely. And it's also kind of playing off of LNO lore, which was like a huge part of Dystopia. And it was actually a lot like early Dog Arc, where it was, god damn it, where it was like completely, it was impromptu, it was unscripted. And then that's why I think that we all look back on Dystopia very, very fondly, because it felt like like another, not really necessarily another life, but another I guess, yeah, that. And I feel like that's what we're trying to revive with Neotopia. Not sorry, not Neotopia, Edentopia. And it is playing off of dystopia lore as if it was scripted, which it wasn't. We've added like some elements here and there that like weren't originally featured, and I'm not sure if they're going to be involved in Edentopia whatsoever, because like I said, it's unscripted. Who knows what could happen? But the main goal, like the length, what that we want it to be, is around 100 days, because I feel like a year for dystopia was a little too ambitious because it ended in like April. So we're planning on having it from tomorrow,
I
February
don't hear
2nd.
you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello?
Hello.
There we go. All right.
Hear you now.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Anywho,
yeah, the goal I checked, it's from tomorrow, February 2nd to about the length goal. I don't know if I was muted when I said that. It's from tomorrow, February 2nd to I think May 16th is 100 days from tomorrow. So May 16th is the goal. If it ends up going farther, then that's fine. We're just gonna push this realm to its absolute limits, see how far it can go, see how much controlled chaos can happen. I know eventually it's gonna get out of control, but I'm prepared for that this time. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I've been planning it for like the last month, and I've been teasing it in my community posts for a while now. And the video on my channel, it's just like abandoned dystopia, the dystopia town. And so yeah, no, I'm super excited about it. I've been talking to. Okay, that's a problem. I've been talking to mainly
So,
Haichu about my laptop's. I gotta plug it in. I've been talking mainly Haichu about it. I'll go and Caden no, but yeah, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that topic. If Val, you have anything more, then you can say it. But if I'm being honest, that's really all there is right now. There will definitely be more in the future. Maybe scripted lore. I hope not, but if that does ever happen, then sure. So if you want to carry us into the next
so
topic,
before we get to also, wait, can you plug in your laptop right now?
yeah,
Is that
yeah,
possible?
I'm doing that right now.
All right, you do that. Got, bro, got.
Oh, hold on, my mic just. Never mind, everything good. Shit. Okay. Right, hold on. Can you hear me? Okay, you can. Hello?
Camera.
Yeah. All right. So, we're gonna have to probably finish up here pretty quick. All right, we're gonna have to
All right,
finish up here.
so all right. So basically, what I wanted to keep on talking about Edenotopia was I am not nervous about the realm dying. Well, I am, but I'm not nearly as nervous about the realm dying as I was in dystopia. I'm not nearly as nervous about like wars happening as I was in dystopia. The thing that I am the most worried about in here that I've never really been worried about before is how like the lore is going to go, because I do want there to be lore in terms of like stuff that happens like there, like mayor and like historical events. And I'm just worried that no one's gonna really like care. I have something planned for people to do on the first day, and I'm just worried no one's just gonna do it. Like no one's gonna care, and they're just gonna play like a new world. And I'm not gonna say what that is. I haven't even told Henry what that is, just because I really just want the experience to be like authentic and not and you won't really know what's gonna happen. Um, so yeah, that's topic 4. Now topic 5 is a journey to the first reality.
I think we can skip that just because we already covered that in topic one.
Can't hear you.
How?
Can't hear you.
Hello?
Wow.
All right. Hold on. All right. So we can probably skip topic 5 because it's the same, pretty much the same thing as topic one. We already covered it. So topic 6 though
Yeah,
is the future of dog arts. This is
this
one
is what I'm most excited for.
yeah. So I'm gonna share my screen for this.
So I'm actually excited to talk about this. All right.
Yeah, yeah. I
If
have
you
the
didn't
screen.
have this topic, I might not have even done this podcast. All right.
All right. Okay. So right here is did that just disconnect?
No, you're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
I
Okay.
see.
All right. So no, stop. All right. I'm just gonna do this manually. All right. So this next topic is I'm really excited for it. It's Belgrade will not stop at the first reality, and this is pretty much an announcement of
Not even
everything.
close.
Yeah, it's an announcement of everything that we have coming in the future. So we're just gonna give a quick summary and everything and move on to the next one. So the first thing we have is King, Innovation, and Discovery. Now you can probably guess what it is. It's a series about King. This is our main priority app. Right. So I don't know why it's up there like that. It's whatever. We're just gonna plunge the depths of Revival Machine lore in this and introduce a few new characters. We actually have a different approach to this series than we did in the past, and it's gonna be more comedy focused and just more of like a comfort show kind of thing. So I don't want to say too much, and
Exactly.
yeah, move on to the next one. So I don't know why it's restarting. We'll have to deal with that. So the next show is cropped out. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna play it in my files, honestly, because this is not going
Blood
well
isn't
at all.
prepared.
I was, and then it glitched.
What are you running this on?
Doesn't matter. All right, yeah. So King, Innovation, and Discovery. Our next show is Dog Arc Season 1 and Dog Arc Season 2. One. Oh, gotta go quick. So it's
Let me see if I see anything. I don't see what you're looking at.
how?
I just see the slideshow. Like, I just see your Google Slides.
Okay, it's stream delay.
I'm
Where's
at
my
8-second latency. I don't think that's it.
Okay. So we gotta kind of breeze through these. This is just a rewrite, basically completing the story, making it all fleshed out, making it like
All right, why don't we
bingeable.
just talk about it? Because put yourself back on Discord because I can't
No,
see
we
anything.
dude, my laptop. We get. Dude, what are you seeing? What are you seeing?
The stream can't see. Okay, look on the stream then if you don't believe me.
Right. I'll just go. I'll just do this. All right. Oh no. Okay. I know why. I know why. All right. So, can you see this? Can you see this now?
Well, I'm about to find out. What?
This the Dog Arc Season 1 and Dog Arc Season 2. Can you see it? Okay. Hold on. Pause.
Lol. I just nutted. Uh, Your mic's not working though, bro.
Hello? All right, hello?
I hear you,
All right.
Gamma.
Yeah, I know. All right, can you see my screen? All right, there you go. There you go. Okay, I'm just going to breeze through these because my laptop is on 4%. So this is just kind of fixing. Can you wait? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is just making Dog Arc like a bingeable show, something you can like watch and be like, all right, yeah, I watched that. That was the good lore. The next one is one that I'm super excited about. Wait, Gangu Origins. So this originally we had like a whole document full of ideas, and a lot of them were for like individual characters, and we decided why not like why have this a jumbled mess of spin-offs and stuff, and so we just combined it into Gangu Origins. So it's just a mini series, or it's a series that it just has like different episodes, so you're around like 20-25 minutes long, about different basically different characters. For the episodes we have right now are we only have two. They're the Watcher and Ivan. So they will be returning sometime in the near future in Gangu Origins. In the next